Welcome back to the channel. Next car lunch. Imagine the attitude of a Mustang, the practicality of a pickup, and the running costs that could make a traditional truck look expensive. The big question is simple: could a 2027 Ford Mustang Pickup actually give American buyers sports car excitement, while saving money on everyday work? Today, we're looking at the expected price, fuel economy, durability, cargo usefulness, ownership costs, and the hidden value that could make this one of Ford's most interesting trucks ever. The idea of a Ford Mustang Pickup sounds crazy at first, but that is exactly why it gets so much attention. Ford already knows how to build powerful Mustangs, and it knows how to build hardworking pickups. Put those two ideas together, and you could have a vehicle aimed at buyers who want something more exciting than a normal work truck without giving up everyday practicality. Now, keep in mind that this is an expected and speculative look at a 2027 Mustang Pickup, because Ford has not officially confirmed final production specifications for such a model. So the pricing, powertrain, fuel economy, and equipment we discuss are reasonable estimates, not official Ford numbers. For the United States, an estimated starting price could land around $38,000 to $45,000, while better-equipped performance versions could potentially move beyond $50,000. In Japan, after taxes, import costs, and market adjustments, an estimated price could be around 6.5 to 8.5 million yen. For American export markets such as the Middle East, the final price could vary significantly depending on taxes, shipping, and local specifications. And here is where the Mustang Pickup could become really interesting. Instead of buying a sports car and a separate work vehicle, some buyers could potentially use one vehicle for both jobs. During the week, it could carry equipment, tools, supplies, or small business cargo. On the weekend, it could become a fun highway cruiser. For small contractors, mobile businesses, delivery operators, photographers, event companies, and outdoor users, that flexibility could have real value. Fuel economy would be one of the biggest questions. If Ford used a conventional performance-oriented gasoline engine, we could expect real-world mileage somewhere around 20 to 27 miles per gallon depending on the engine, transmission, body configuration, and driving style. Highway mileage could potentially approach the upper end of that range, while heavy city traffic and aggressive driving would obviously reduce it. A hybrid version would make even more sense for value-focused buyers. If Ford introduced hybrid technology, city fuel economy could improve considerably, potentially pushing real-world combined efficiency toward the high 20s or even low 30s. That could mean meaningful savings for someone driving thousands of miles every month. For a commercial user, fuel savings matter more than impressive horsepower numbers. Saving even a few $100s per year can become several $1,000s over the life of a vehicle. Maintenance is another important area. A Mustang Pickup would probably use Ford components and service networks that are already familiar to American technicians. That could be a major advantage compared with buying a rare imported truck with limited parts support. Routine oil changes, brakes, tires, filters, fluids, and suspension components would still cost money, especially if a performance version uses larger wheels and higher performance tires. But nationwide Ford dealer coverage could make servicing easier. Long-term ownership costs could therefore be one of this vehicle's strongest selling points. If Ford keeps the mechanical package relatively simple and shares components with existing Ford vehicles, parts availability could be much better than with an exotic performance pickup. And that matters in America. You don't want your work vehicle sitting at a repair shop for weeks waiting for one unusual part. Ford's huge American dealer and parts network could make the Mustang Pickup easier to keep on the road. Insurance, however, could be interesting. A Mustang badge could push insurance costs higher than a traditional compact pickup, particularly for younger drivers or high-performance versions. Buyers should expect insurance to vary heavily based on engine, trim, driving history, location, and usage. Resale value is another big question. Mustang has a powerful name in the American market, and if Ford actually created a desirable pickup, limited early production could help demand. But the opposite could happen if the vehicle becomes expensive to insure or maintain. For long-term buyers, I would look for a sensible mid-level trim rather than the most expensive performance version. You could get the Mustang personality without paying the highest possible purchase price, insurance premium, and tire costs. So how would it actually drive? In the city, the Mustang pickup could be surprisingly useful. A smaller footprint than a full-size truck would make parking easier, and a shorter body could help in crowded streets and tight commercial areas. That makes it more interesting for American cities where a huge pickup can sometimes feel like too much vehicle. On the highway, the Mustang DNA should provide a more confident and engaging driving experience than a basic work truck. Strong acceleration, stable handling, comfortable seating, and good road manners could make long-distance trips much more enjoyable. And then there is the cargo area. This is where expectations need to stay realistic. A Mustang pickup would probably prioritize style and driving performance over maximum towing and payload capacity. But for normal daily business use, tools, boxes, equipment, bikes, recreational gear, and smaller loads, it could be extremely practical. Think of it as a pickup for people who don't need a giant truck every day. One interesting competitor would be the Ford Maverick. The Maverick already makes a strong argument for affordable pickup ownership because of its practical size, useful bed, and efficient powertrain options. The Mustang pickup, if it ever arrives, would likely cost more, but its selling point would be emotional appeal, stronger performance, and a more distinctive driving experience. The Maverick would probably remain the smarter choice for maximum efficiency and basic commercial transportation. The Mustang pickup could be the better choice for someone who wants work capability without giving up excitement. And that could be its biggest hidden value. American roads are perfect for a vehicle like this. You have highways, suburban streets, crowded downtown areas, construction zones, long-distance travel, and commercial routes. A compact or mid-size performance pickup could handle many of these situations without the size and fuel consumption of a heavy-duty truck. For Japan and other export markets, its smaller footprint could also make more sense than a massive American pickup, although local regulations, parking dimensions, taxes, and import costs would play a major role. Ultimately, the 2027 Ford Mustang pickup is one of those vehicles where the idea itself is almost as exciting as the product. If Ford can combine Mustang personality with sensible pickup practicality, reasonable fuel economy, affordable service, strong parts availability, and a competitive price, it could attract a completely new type of buyer. But the most important question is still unanswered. Would you actually buy one? Would you choose the Mustang pickup over a traditional American truck, or would you rather have the lower operating costs and practicality of something like the Maverick? Let us know what you think in the comments. If you enjoyed this review, hit the like button, subscribe to Next Car Lunch, and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest car updates, future truck launches, new technology, and the vehicles that could change the American automotive market. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.